Hi, I'm Pedro from Coffee Parts, and today we're looking at the Rancilio Silvia E. The Rancilio Silvia. Now this machine is a hero among coffee enthusiasts. One of the first machines that sparked the generation of modders on coffee machines, where people were getting these machines and modifying them up. These days, a lot less to modify because Rancilio have basically built all those mods into these machines. So what has changed and what is it? This machine is a dual purpose boiler, so you can do coffee or steam, but not at the same time. It runs a 2-litre tank, 300ml brass boiler and a brass group head with commercial porter filters. It comes with a double porter filter, which you can either use with a single double basket or the blind filter. And they've over the time upgraded the arm to a commercial styled arm. So this is the version 6, and every generation had some improvements. On this version, they've also improved the frame of the machine, which is now stainless. They've put in, this being an E, they've put in electronic cutoff. So if you leave your machine on for a prolonged period of time, it cuts off. This doesn't happen on the M, and the E and the M are available currently. We only carry the E at the same price. Not sure why you'd get the M. And they come from factory in both stainless or the black finish. Some of the advantages of this machine are super quick to start up and best bang for your buck. You're getting basically amazing espresso for a very small price point compared to other machines running similar espresso levels. The drip tray is, however, small, but that's also because the machine's physically small. Yeah, it still annoys me. I don't like having to clean out drip trays too often. In terms of the operation of this machine, it's quite simple. You just got your power button. When you want to activate your group head, you got your coffee button. And then if you wanted hot water, you got your hot water button, which the hot water actually comes out of the steam one, or the steam button. It's important to remember that when you do hit that steam button, it takes a little bit of time for it to build up that pressure and have that steam ready. So effectively, you normally make coffee, hit the steam button, and then once the steam is ready, do your milk. You can, however, as a bit of a shortcut, as soon as you start running your coffee, hit that steam button. Effectively, it's gonna up the power to the element, but it's not gonna up it fast enough that it's gonna affect your espresso shot, but you're gonna have a less wait between coffee and the milk production. In saying that, once you've done milk, you've got to temperature surf it, or basically wait a little bit of time to do your coffee again, so you're not running the machine at a basically a hotter temperature than you want. This machine has remained very similar for many years, but they made a big difference. Physically, the outlet of the steam valve is bigger. You've got a bigger knob. You've got the bigger steam arm. They moved from a chrome-plated group head that used to eventually peel to a matte black solid one. They've gone to a stainless frame, and they've added insulation on the boiler and the cutoff. Most companies are now going down the eco line, so the insulation on the boiler really came down to basically not only thermal stability, but saving on conserving power. Same with the cutoff. If you're looking at it as an entry-level machine, it's the best machine you can get. You can find better machines, but you're talking at a higher price point. They're a little bit easier to use. Yet, you nail coffee on this machine, and you're just really gonna learn the intricacies. Once you pair it up with a grinder and learning to adjust your grinder, playing on this machine will help you on your journey later on once machines get easier. In terms of what it comes with a double porter filter. Now, at this price point, it's normal for machines to only come with 1 porter filter versus 2 porter filters on the higher price point machines. Comes with a single and double basket, a tamper. Now, believe it or not, as much as I'm not the biggest fan of this tamper, it's actually a really good tamper, especially for this price point. When you're looking at machines 2 and 3 and 4 times the price with tampers that I'll pretty much call paperweights, and don't ask, plastic spoon. One thing I would get for this machine is basically a milk jug, a better tamper, and a better group head brush, and a little knocking tube. But apart from that, you're ready to go, and it's a great little home setup, especially if you're living in a smaller apartment where the footprint makes a big deal. If you've got any question on this machine, hit us up on the comment below. I feel like it's a machine we could ramble on for hours, but I'm trying to keep it nice and concise for you guys. Thank you for watching our review on the Rancilio Silvia. Now, this machine is the kind of machine we can go on to quite a lot of different chats and pivots. So if you've got questions on it, feel free to leave a comment below. Jump on our website, read up on it, email us, call us, basically get in touch. And if you've liked this review and want to see more, hit that subscribe button. You guys know what to do. It's not the first time on YouTube. Enjoy and thank you for watching.